Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I don't know what else. But I wanted to tell you that in the silliness of my mood, I do this every once in a while. I do these little skits with these different personalities. You already met Selena at the end of that one video. She's quirky. But this is not directed at anyone out there, just myself, okay? If you have the same habits as me, for instance, smoking, it has nothing to do with you. I'm just making fun, poking fun at myself. So please do not feel that I'm, directing it at you or any group of people, because you know me by now. I don't do that. Okay? It's just to be silly. And at myself when I'm having these urges to smoke. This is why I make fun of myself. Not vicious fun, but you know what I mean. So, here goes. I'm trying to think what glasses I should wear, these black ones or Sally Jesse Raphael. Okay, this is Sally Jesse Raphael. You notice my red hair is not as red as it usually is when I'm on my network. But we're covering today people quitting smoking and the habits that they begin to have as they're quitting smoking, or they replace from quitting smoking. So we have Miss Sally D here, and she's got a bundle of issues up there in her noggin. But let's just try to help her today. Let's we just give her a hand today. Okay, here she comes on the stage. What is your reality today? Well, let me tell you, I am on day 25 or something, but they tell me that day 28 is going to be so much better. But I don't know. I just have the urge every 5 minutes to, light out. And I've developed this nervous tick, and sometimes I don't realize that, I'm doing the smoking a little too much, and I take a little break from it, and then, well, I start over again. But this time I made it to day 25 or whatever I just said. My memory's going because I have, no smoke in my head right now. So let me just fix that. So the problem is, let me put one of these out. I really enjoy smoking. I really do. But it's not good for my lungs. I have all kinds of health problems and testing coming up. And it's bad for my animals and my environment, my husband. And then in winter when I do it in the house, it's bad for the smell of my house and my furniture, my clothes and all that. And it's just bad for everything. But I really like it. And I don't think it's fair that I have to give it up. I'm always making sacrifices. What do you think, Sally Jesse Raphael? Well, Sally, you've been smoking for a number of years, and you've really gotten out of hand. I hear that they call you in your neighborhood, smoke your face off, Sally D. Or is it Sally D who smokes her face off? Do you commonly sit out on your porch and there's smog in the neighborhood from all the smoking you've done? And how did you get your face back on after you did all that smoking, now that you've cut down, Can you explain that to us? Because we really need to know. That's so dangerous, smoking your face off, Sally. It really is. Well, listen here, Sally Jesse Raphael. That's my neighborhood in my property. I know it goes off of my property and people smell it. But, you know, when the little hoodlums are doing their stuff out in the woods there, and I can get a good whiff of that stuff, I don't complain. I just breathe it in, and it makes me feel so much better. So maybe if they breathe in mine, they'll feel better too. You know, those kids out there doing their thing, and I'm doing mine. We can exchange fumes. I don't know. So, yes, so I smoke my face off, but it does come back. Yes, with a lot of, I always call it Gorilla Glue, but it's actually called alien tape. And I just put it under the edges there and just hold it back a bit. And it just holds everything. I just love that. I call it Gorilla Glue, but it's called alien tape. And they even have samples of it at the dollar store, the Dollar Tree. You should check that out. So, yes, I'm quitting smoking. I'm almost to the 28th day, and it's supposed to be a magical number where you don't want cigarettes anymore. So, I guess I won't need my rubber cigarettes anymore. Because I think I really look cool with my cigarettes when I'm in a party and stuff. But now at parties, since I grew up, and people don't want smokers around, do they? They used to have a little area, but now it's no smoking, not even outside the building. You have to go to the other side of the parking lot, across the road and down the hill into the woods. So I guess we're not wanted or welcomed anymore. So, but yeah, I still think I look elegant when I smoke. And yes, well, I'm going to do this whole quitting thing, and we'll see how I look afterwards. But if not, I'm going to have to go back to it because, you know, all these fine lines and wrinkles, they're just something. Let me tell you, I love them. I love them because it shows me I'm growing, aging. Oh, I'm aging gracefully. Just a little quicker than I usually would have. But, you know, it's just like, I don't just go with the flow like everybody else. A lot of my friends are grandparents now, and they say, I'm not going to get my hair dyed anymore. I'm going to be gray because I'm a grandma. Well, let me tell you something. I'm not a grandma. And just because you're a grandma or a mima or whatever does not mean you have to have gray hair. People, this is 2025. And I am keeping my red hair. Thank you very much. I will pay for the $30 hair dye. And my husband's glad to put it on. So, anyway. That's what I did today. And, well, I'm sure I'm going to have to cut a bunch of this stuff because this is pretty moronic sketch right now. But my dogs are being good. They're not barking in the background, are they? So, yeah. Thanks for stopping by. We'll get some more from my Smoking My Face Off Club. All right, then. That's the end of this episode with, I don't know what her name is. Did you catch it? Is it Smoke Your Face Off Sally or Sally Smokes Her Face Off? Hey, that could be a good YouTube channel. Yeah. Hey, yeah, that could be a good YouTube channel. We could try that to give that to my other personality. Well, I could take that personality because, you know, I have an opinion to tell, and I can give you that opinion. And I'm not going to tell you my name right now because, well, I don't know. See you later. I can't wait to get my own channel. Bye-bye.